Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. We are going to be trying a full face of like drugstore makeup, full face of affordable makeup. I have some really fun stuff here, some things that I've been having for a bit that I haven't tried yet, like this one, the new CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfecting Essence, the one with the little bubbles in it. I don't know about you, but I am so ready to be trying out these things. I hope they're good. I hope they don't suck. I want to look pretty today. Today is actually my birthday. This is going up the day after my birthday, but like, let me be cute on my birthday, okay? Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I have my eyes on you. So I'm actually not going to do any primer. Let me actually show you. I got a package from Lunar Beauty. They sent me some stuff, and basically the bunch of the things that they sent me were a couple of different primers and then some things that I think might be new. So it is skin smoothies in mattifying, hydrating, and radiant glow one. I am very excited to be trying this one out, especially the one that's the matte one, because I do have combo oily skin, but I'm not going to be trying it out today because I feel like that's a little unfair to the foundation we're going to be trying. We got to try this one though. Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray. Is this the one that Teresa's Dead is talking about? We need to try this. I am scared. I was going to say for my life. That's not true, but like, it's a powder spray. We need to try this. We need to try this one. And here's the products that I think might be new. It is a color shifting lip smoothie. And then there is this packaging is beautiful. It is a lip scrub, petal pout. I have not seen these products before. I might be wrong. There's a seal on this one. Should we just put the, can you like, hello? This packaging as well, super pretty. Really, really beautiful packaging. Let's see if we can try this lip smoothie on. Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna put, oh, you could see even, you see that? That's a different color there, the one that came up, and then what, like, definitely color changing. Because I'm gonna have a matte liquid lipstick over, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's a pretty color. Smells really delicious, like a fruit tart. Smells really, really nice. Oh, did I get it on my nose? Let's not get a purple nose, okay? Let's not do that. But let's zoom in and let's try this one. Some people are using their fingers for this, but I hate using my fingers for makeup, so we're definitely not doing that. That is no way to be celebrating my birthday. But this is the one from CoverGirl that everybody's been talking about. Apparently it's a dupe for the Chanel one, but I've never tried the Chanel one, but people are really loving this one. It is this Simply Ageless Skin Perfecting Essence. It has 0.5 Bacchusol, which is like a vegan alternative to retinol. It's supposedly doing approximately the same thing. Did you see my protective language? I don't know if there's as much science behind Bacchusol as it is retinol, but that's what I'm saying. This is a tint, and this is like, you see the bubbles that are here? Those are like color pigments that are dispersed in this like gel, and when you blend it in, it is supposed to be giving you like a nice tint to the skin, like a very light sheer coverage. I got mine in medium because light medium was sold out, and I was thinking since it is a sheer tint, it probably is easier for me to get away with a medium than it is for me to get away, I'm gonna use my own Cinch beauty brush, than it is for me to get away with a light. That looks questionable. Questionable. So no primer. Wait, it already looks beautiful. This is definitely a good match for me. Like I said, I did use a little sunless tanner yesterday because it is pretty dreary here in Austin right now. It has been like raining and cold, and like, and now I say cold, I mean cold for Austin. And that's why I'm wearing a sweater today, and that's why I did a little sunless tanner, because I'm like, I need a pick-me-up, something to remind me of the summer. But I think that worked out beautifully, and I loved it with a brush. Sometimes these formulas where you have to like crush the pigments, it is a little nicer with a brush because they immediately, as you can see, work the pigments into the skin instead of a sponge that might be too soft, and it might take a little bit more work to actually get them to the two components to mix together. I do have a mini breakout on my shin. So we are going to see if we can cover that up with a concealer that is actually a concealer that is perfect for that, because I feel like it's going to be more of a spot concealer than anything else. And I think this is because I'm having my period literally like either tonight or tomorrow, I'm guessing, based on the signs. My husband always asks me when I tell him like, oh, I think I'm going to get my period tomorrow. He's like, how do you know? I'm like, you just know. Like, I don't know, the signs are there, you just kind of know. Like, you have a feeling. I mean, I am 40 now. I mean, I know my body enough to be like, I know when it's like incoming, when it's happening. But yeah, that looks delicious. Clearly, I did not tan my ears, but let's just take our hair down later and we'll forget about that. So it doesn't feel sticky, but it definitely feels slightly tacky. So we're gonna see how that feels when we let it set for a little bit, because I hate sticky makeup, but we're definitely gonna be using a little bit of powders and stuff as well and letting this set a bit. But it looks like a really fresh, newly moisturized skin. And that was a really nice even cover. I like it. Okay, so the concealer we're going to be using. I bought this because I was so curious and I've been seeing people use this one. At first, I was not interested in this at all, but seeing people using this one, mainly on TikTok, I'm going to be honest, because I've been on TikTok a bit lately, it looks more creamy than I was giving it credit for. So this is the NYX Pro Fix Stick Correcting and Concealer. And I got mine in soft beige number 7, and I think we're just gonna do a little bit under my eyes. Okay, not as creamy as I thought it was gonna be, but let's just do a little bit in my inner corner, because this is usually where I get my darkness, and I'll just blend it down here. And we also need to be covering this, and I also like doing a little bit of concealer here. That usually helps, and maybe a little bit here. Honestly, now that I warmed it up a little bit, it did become a little bit creamy. It was just that first layer. I think it's a really, really good color. Let's go in with a concealer brush. This one is not clean. I need to deep clean my brushes. Ugh, in the worst way. In the worst way, but this is the Cinch FO2 Absolute Perfect Brush for concealers. I will say, maybe not perfect in my under eyes, because you can see it just turns a little bit dry because I've been having a little bit of dryness under my eyes. I think it's because of the tretinoin, because even though I don't put it directly under my eyes, I mean, the skin is connected and you end up being a little flaky everywhere, and under my eyes has definitely been the place where I've been the most flaky. So it didn't jive perfectly with that, but I still think that it looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna set this immediately because I wanna see how this one sets on its own, because it is a little bit more of a firm formula. Definitely not loving it under my eyes. I can tell you that right away. But everywhere else on my face, it actually looks incredible. And since it is such a good shade for me, I think I will be using this more for like spot concealing, and also like here around my nose and lips, just to take away any discoloration and even out the skin tone. It just wasn't very good under my eyes because it is looking a little crusty. I don't know if you can see, but it's just looking a little crusty. It's okay. I will manage. I'm still using this one. This is the Milani Cream Bronzer. I'm going to be using a Cinch FO3, and we're just going to bronze a little bit in my perimeters. And then I think I'll do my brows, and then we'll see how everything has set in before we go in with some powders. I totally forgot that I wanted to use this one. One of you let me know that this is the Physicians Formula Unstoppable Hold. This one is supposed to be a dupe for the Patrick Ta one, but right now I am actually in the process of using this one, the Build-A-Brow from Maybelline. Can you see that how much I've used of this one? I'm already here. I got this month. I wanted to use this every day because one of you told me, why don't you use this every time you do your makeup and see how long it lasts? So that is what I've been doing, and I totally forgot about this one, but I'm filming some reels and TikToks on Thursday, so I think I'm gonna be using this one then, and we can see, because the applicator sure does look like Patrick Ta. I will be using it then, and I will report back to you as well if I think that this one is actually indeed that or not. I feel like it is tinting a little bit, but maybe not like a lot. I'm gonna be using my favorite powder, which is the NYX powder. I already hit pan on this one. This is the only thing that's a little sad about this one. I mean, it is not a lot of money to buy it. It's pretty affordable, but also there's not a lot of product in here, but I still love it. So I'm gonna be using a poof, and I'm just gonna be setting a little bit under my eyes. I'm using a poof because I felt like my under eyes were a little bit patchy because they're a little dry, and I think a poof will help. And I'm just gonna set this in my T-zone, around my nose, a little bit around like my chin and my mouth, and a little bit just here. And I think that's gonna be it powder wise. Oh, I actually wanted to use this one. We need to use this one. The Flower Beauty Yet Set. Am I gonna mess everything up? I surely hope not. Let me take this off first. The glowy lip thing. Oh, there's definitely a stain. Not a lot of stain though. Is there a cat hair? Yeah, that was a cat hair. Not a lot of stain, it's just a little stain, so that's nice. It's nice that it's not too much. I also felt really balmy on the lips, so I actually didn't dislike that product at all. Ooh, I should be doing the cream blush first. I did get these new. I thought that this was the same formula as before, but I did read up on this one on the ColourPop website, the Lip and Cheek Balm. This is a new product, so this is also one of those products. I will be trying them out in short form because I did buy this one. This is the Flower Beauty Ultra Light Liquid Blush. Ooh, let me take this sticker off. Or does this say the color maybe? No. This is in Toasty. I got the color Toasty, and I haven't tried this in the bronzer, and I didn't love in highlighter form. But let's try. Oh, that is a great color. Let's use a sponge. Oh, that is a great color and a great like sheerability. Because sometimes these liquid blushes are just a little bit too pigmented. Are we on to something? So this does not have any shimmer to it. This reminds me a little bit more of the Charlotte Tilbury blushes. You know, the ones that are matte? This is a little bit on the liquidy side, so I probably would benefit actually from putting it on with a brush, either from the back of your hand or on the applicator. Oh yeah, that's actually even better. But I love this color. Like a warm tan. Ooh, that is nice. That is nice. I like that a lot. Let's see how much it actually dries down before we do the powder, because I need to try this one. We need to try this one, but maybe we can do the liquid lipstick first. I bought this from Revlon. This is new, and this also has a sticker. Hello, goodbye sticker. This is the Revlon Color Stay Limitless Matte, and I got it in Hot Take number 9. Okay. I was not kidding when I said that 2024 was going to be the year of red lips. Wow, that is a nice, bright orangey red. Oh, I love this. Oh, I really hope that this is not a crumbly formula. It's drying down a little bit now. The color and how it went on, 10 out of 10. And I know people always say, oh, the blue leaning reds will always make your teeth look whiter. On me, they don't really. I feel like the yellow leaning reds work better for me. I don't know if it's like a undertone, because I have a yellow leaning undertone. Yellow leaning lip colors makes my teeth look whiter. I don't know, because cool tone lip colors do the opposite for me. Is it because of the undertone of my skin? Please let me know if you've like felt something similar to that, because I feel like this one really helps with making my teeth look whiter. This could be a look. I didn't have to do anything with my eyes and I would still love it. So far I'm liking everything except the concealer on my under eyes. It's looking a little crusty, but I kind of thought that what was going to happen as well. But let's try a little bit of this. Will I regret this? I mean, is there... I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? Forget the mess. Okay. Spray 6 to 8 inches. What is that? This could be this or the distance to the moon. I don't understand. But like... It smells like powder. That was kind of pleasant. Smells a little bit like baby powder. Okay. You know what? Not horrible. Not horrible. I guess that's what I have. Not horrible. We are going to be using the new palette though. The one from Colourpop. The Lost in Love. It looks like this. And I was thinking we could do something... I always do pink. I always do pink and red, but I was thinking we can do maybe pink, red, and orange. Just something fun. I'm not going to be making this into like this very hardcore tutorial. I am just bringing out another one of these. This is the one I've used for primer. Again, I need to deep clean my brushes in the worst way. Wait, did I just... Oh my god, I'm using up my Sigma. I need to buy a new one. Do I have a new one? Oh my. Oh my favorite one is soon out and I need a replacement. I might have one replacement though. I need to buy new ones. I love this primer. It's my absolute favorite. And together with my FO2, it's been my absolute favorite combo since when I started like trying these brushes almost a year ago. I was thinking red going into a pink with the orange on the lid. That's what we're doing. And we are going to see how it looks. And I'm not aiming to make this a super dark look, which again is very unusual for me. I'm going to make it more it's going to be about colors more than it's going to be about like making it lighter. And I might end with something super light in my inner corners, maybe like a white or something, just to get the maximum amount of, just to get the maximum amount of like contrast, because contrast doesn't have to be you contrasting with something dark. Contrasting can also be you contrasting with something light. So if you are not the biggest fan of super dark eyeshadows and you still want to get a little drama and you still want to get a little contrast into your looks, try using white eyeshadow or a really light pastel together with your looks. That also brings the contrast, it brings the drama without you having to dabble in the really dark colors. Not me being in the middle of filming and then getting a delivery. It's not for you, baby. It's a very dramatic dog. This is from one of my besties. I'm so excited. So this one is actually from Allie Dawson. She literally just sent me a text saying, look at your front door. Thank you so much, bestie. I am so excited. What am I getting? Oh, 1,000,000 calories. Oh my god. I'm trying not to show you my actual last name. I'm trying to not dox myself. Happy birthday, Angelica. Thank you so much for your beautiful friendship. I hope you have the best day ever. Here's to a new chapter. Thank you, Allie. I am so grateful and this looks so amazing. And I don't think Tesla has ever loved me more than right now. He's like laying behind me. He's like, I'm so cute. Chocolate's not for you, bestie. Oh, this smells so good. Thank you. Like, truly, thank you. I'm so excited. I am going to be devouring most of these as soon as we're done filming. Okay, now that I've sent all the pictures gushing about how amazing the gift was and how grateful I am, we can go in with a little bit of the pink. I'm going to be using Dibs. I am so grateful for those cookies. Can you believe how amazing that's going to be? This is the EO4, one of the original brushes back in stock. Thank you so much, by the way, for all the kind words and like the orders that you made with the restock. I am so extremely grateful. I every time that you make an order, you just enable me to do so many fun things in the future. It's just more funds for me to pour into future projects, and I have so many fun things booked. And oh, this look, this is why I love pink and red. They literally look so good together. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. My dog is bananas. Why are you sleeping on the floor, babe? There's this big rug here. You could have been enjoying that. And we literally have a dog bed for you in every room except this one. And you're like, let me just lay on the floor here. So happy about all those expensive dog beds. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna put a little bit of the red down here, just pushing it in. And we're gonna do the orange on the lid. Normally I would have done the red and the pink on the lid, but since we're incorporating a little bit of orange in this year's Valentine's look, that's what we're doing. I'm already really enjoying this palette. The only thing I'm missing is that I don't think that this will be light enough for inner corners, but we will try. I might be absolutely wrong. So the shimmer that we're doing is the All My Heart, and I'm putting that on an E01. And we are gonna spray it because I want this to be like being given its best opportunity here on my lid. And we're just hoping that this is not gonna look too weird. That's actually really interesting. It might be nice to have a little pink shimmer next to it, like here, to make it make sense with that part of the look, but it really works here in the middle for sure. I love putting shimmers like this just in the middle of the eye and then seeing if I need to put something on either side of it to just make everything blend together. So maybe So in Love, or do we want to do Falling? No, we'll do So in Love just a little bit on the side because it is like a pink shimmer, and I will spray that too, and I will just put that here on the side just a little bit to like make sense with the orange, basically just on the edge and a little bit up here. And let me do a little bit of the Ever and Ever matte, and let's see if that works. It actually does work. I should have gone with a white, but this actually, if I just pack it on, it works good. And how I like to do it is that I just push it on in the inner corner, and then I just flare it up a little bit towards the brow, so I like lighten up this entire space, and I do the same on the other side. Because I like to keep this space the same. But this does work out, right? I really, really, really like how that looks. I'm gonna be using, this is the Super Fake by Lottie London. Do I have any other makeup that I wanna use? No, I think that's it. I'm really liking everything. The only thing that's like not for me is the concealer under my eyes. Here, did a pretty good job covering everything up. The foundation did dry down. Was that the invisible powder? I can't say. I will of course be using it more, but it looks really nice. It looks really fresh. The blush, that blush, the Flower Beauty, the new one, I like that more than I like the new e.l.f. one. The new e.l.f. one is fine, but it's very pigmented. This one is very forgiving. And that color, beautiful. I will link it down below. Definitely take a peek at that one. That and the foundation and the liquid lipstick. It is a little bit like creamy, but it's not like sticking together. But if I press them together, there's a little, not tackiness, but there's like, it's not powder matte, which makes it really comfortable. I will let you know how I feel about these things later on, of course, but I also am really enjoying this eyeshadow look. I think Colourpop did a good job with the colors this year of like putting in some orange together with the pinks and reds. I actually think that that's really smart, and I'm enjoying this. I think the makeup ended up looking really cute. I like that I was able to do a dramatic look, because it is a dramatic look, especially the red with the red, without taking it too far up. I feel like I usually take my eyeshadow really, really high up, and I kept it a little bit lower today, trying to make it dramatic without taking it too far up. I'm really enjoying the color combo with the orange, the red, and the pink. The lipstick is so nice so far. We'll see how it wears and how I feel about it throughout the day. Ooh, did I glue my eyes together? Let's hope not. If you're wondering about any of these things, first of all, they're linked down in the description box if you want to take a closer peek at them. And also, I always come back and I give you further reviews as I have like try them a little bit more, as I form my opinions about these products. I'm thinking about switching it up a little bit this year and maybe doing like drugstore separately, doing palettes separately, and doing more high-end makeup separately. I haven't really decided exactly about the format of that yet, but I will get back to you on that one. We'll see. We'll see how I figure it out, basically. But I hope you're having an amazing day. I know I will. I'm gonna go and devour some cookies, and I will see you again on Friday for new makeup releases. Bye!